Have you ever walked away from someone and felt completely drained? Like they took something from you, but you don't know what. That feeling isn't random, it's a warning. But what if I told you this isn't just a bad interaction, it's a system designed to trap you? Some people don't want to see you happy, they want control. And the worst part, you might not even realize it's happening. Because the best manipulators don't take power, they make you hand it over. Toxic people don't come into your life looking like villains. They don't wear a sign that says, "I'm here to manipulate you." No. They disguise themselves as friends, lovers, and even family. And they're experts at making you doubt yourself. They don't control you with force. They do it with whispers, subtle glances, and just the right words. But why? What's the end goal? They start by making you feel special, like no one else understands you the way they do. At first, they seem perfect. They say all the right things, mirror your emotions, and make you trust them. And that's when it starts. A passive-aggressive joke that stings just a little too much. A cold moment that wasn't there before. A shift in their tone that makes you feel off. But instead of questioning them, you question yourself. Maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe it's just me. But it's not just you. That's exactly what they want you to believe. And here's the trap. Once they have you second-guessing yourself, they can do whatever they want. Manipulators don't shout. They don't need to. They control you in silence. Through well-timed pauses. Through the slow withdrawal of affection. Ever had that one friend who's all in when you're struggling? But the second you succeed, they start acting different. They don't celebrate you. They downplay it. They throw in a backhanded compliment like, "Must be nice." You feel the energy shift. They liked you better when you weren't doing so well. That's not support. That's control. And the second you recognize it, you'll begin to see it everywhere. They never say "I don't love you" anymore. Instead, they just make you work harder for their approval. They make you dependent on their validation, until one day you realize you're exhausted, drained, like you're shrinking into a version of yourself you don't even recognize. That's the point, because if you're too busy questioning yourself, you'll never question them. And if you never question them, they win. But why? Why do manipulators do what they do? Some crave power. Control gives them purpose. It makes them feel important. Others, they're terrified of being left behind. They don't manipulate you because they hate you. They do it because they fear losing you. They break you down, not out of strength, but out of weakness. The lower you feel, the less likely you are to walk away. And then, there are the ones who don't feel anything at all. To them, you're not a person. You're just a resource. Something to use until there's nothing left. Once you see the game, you can choose to stop playing. And that's where their power over you ends forever. And the moment you see it for what it really is, your body already knew. It's been warning you all along. That tightness in your chest when they enter the room. That exhaustion after every interaction. That's not a coincidence. That's your warning. And if you ignore it, they'll keep pulling you deeper into their web. The question is, how deep will they take you before you finally see it? So how do you stop them? Step 1, see them for what they are. Step 2, stop explaining yourself. Step 3, walk away and don't look back. Because the second you stop seeking their approval, the second you stop waiting for their validation, their power over you disappears. Manipulators don't fear confrontation. They fear being invisible. Because here's the part nobody tells you. Manipulators don't actually care about you. They care about what they can take from you. Your energy, your attention, your loyalty. And when they can't take any more, they move on to their next victim. The moment you realize you never needed them is the moment they lose you forever. And that's when you finally win.